Okay, John, on your lease, on 36 months at 15,000 miles a year, your base payment's only going to be $434 a month. However, based on some of the things that you and I had talked about earlier, that might not be the best option for you.
Okay.
Here at Stanley Nav, what we try to do is offer our customers a way to protect their investment in their vehicle. And we do that through what we call our Mass Protect Vehicle Service Protection Plan. It's a service contract, and what it would do, instead of you just having the base 336, because earlier you had told me that you didn't want to have to worry about expenses, you know, for the whole time you own the vehicle. It'd be nice not to have that risk, and this is exactly what it'll do for you. So all the stuff that's not covered after 36,000 miles, you'll be covered for the full 3 years, 45,000 miles. Basically like extending your factory warranty out to that part. So all those things like the computers and the air conditioning and the power windows and all the stuff that could go wrong after 36,000 miles, you're not going to have to worry about that the whole time that you're leasing the vehicle. So therefore, like you said, the reason you're leasing is to bring down your ownership cost. That's exactly that's going to allow you to do. You can budget it all into one. And this is what your payment would be with the service contract. And I just need to get your okay right there, and we'll get this wrapped up for you.
But the vehicle itself actually, doesn't it already have a warranty on the vehicle?
It does. It really does have a warranty. However, you know, earlier you and I were talking, and again, because you do drive 45,000 miles on the lease and the factory warranty runs out, this is going to allow you not only to have all your parts and labor covered, some of the things that the factory warranty doesn't even cover during your base 336, things like your battery, which is prorated through the factory, not going to be prorated through this, so if the battery quits working, it's going to be covered. All your belts and hoses, if one of them break, something along those lines, all the belts and hoses are covered for the full 3 years, 45,000 miles. It even replaces one set of brake shoes during the term of the contract. And you know how these manufacturers are nowadays. You know, most of the time you need to replace the brakes somewhere around 35, 40,000 miles.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that expense. Of course, any of your electrical stuff, not only just like your computers and stuff are going to be covered, but also all the light bulbs inside the car, your dome light, your glove box light, your backup lights. It's even going to cover the headlamps and the key. So it wasn't covered if you lost the key, but if the key just quit operating during the 3 years, 45,000 miles, you're not going to have to worry about the cost of it as well. Not to mention the fact that it's going to cover your road hazards. So let's say you were heading back up to Michigan to see your family and you had a road hazard up there and one of your tires went down. They pay up to $30 to repair it or up to $200 to replace it as long as it's still one of your factory tires. You don't have to worry about pulling that money out of your vacation and messing up any plans you had for you and your family. It also gives you 1, 2, or 4-wheel alignment, during the term of the contract, and it even replaces one set of windshield wiper blades. Not to mention again that 100% of your parts and labor are going to be covered as well during that time frame. And should you incur a repair and you're on your way to Michigan and you had to stay in a hotel unexpectedly, it's also going to cover the cost of that. So you can see where it makes a lot more sense to go ahead and roll in the service contract now, don't you?
Sure.
Okay, well, just going to get your okay right here and we'll get everything wrapped up for you.
Well, I guess the last question I have is, you know, I really need to stay around this $434 a month, and I can see the value in what you're showing me here. But you know, at $464 a month, that $30 a month, that's going to be kind of huge for me on the budget I'm on.
Well, John, I can understand that, and I can definitely appreciate that fact of that, because I myself am on a budget, as are most of our customers. Let me ask you a question. What is it that you, like when you go to work every day, what do you drink while you're at work?
I normally get a couple Powerades. I know what.
The one you go to work? What do those things run you a day?
They're 2 for $3.
2 for $3?
Yep.
Wow. So if you were to cut back to, say, 1 a day, you could probably still get by and maybe drink a little extra water?
Sure.
Okay. Well, just think about it. If you cut one of those out a day, now you're only spending $1.50 a day. The service contract's only costing you $1 a day. And you can make sure that, again, that for the next 3 years, 45,000 miles, all your cost of ownership is going to be reduced down, and it's going to be set up into one monthly payment. You never have to worry about any extra expense on the vehicle as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and all over just a simple power rate. So let's go ahead and get you enrolled in the service contract and protect you and your family, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Let me get your okay right there. Awesome. Congratulations.